We are back here on Girl Talk, and we've been having such a good time talking to Julie that we're making her stay for another segment. Well, we don't get a chance to ground you very often, and we thought, while we have you, it's a beautiful day. We're talking about nature, talking about artwork. It makes a lot of sense to keep you here.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, we had talked about your event that's coming up, but I know that when the camera went off, it was like boop, 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 boop. So talk to us a little bit, if you will. One of the things that I know we all want to know is a little bit about some of the artists and what, you know, how you got them, because Daniela, what I said when we walked in was, this is a really interesting group of people. Mm-hmm. You do a ton, you do a ton of different things, you do a ton of different things, and it's really interesting to hear your background.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've been here for 22 years, but before that I traveled all over the world doing photography for WHHI. So that's, I'm from here, so that's how I ended up with this gallery. Mm-hmm. So James Coleman started out with us 22 years ago. And so he's still with us.
And what is he known as far as an artist?
Well, he did The Fox and the Hounds. He did The Little Mermaid. So he was their top animated background artist. So he's pretty.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, these guys are really cool.
They're pretty big time.
Yeah.
So we feel so blessed to have them.
That's so
and
exciting.
to call them friends. And then he introduced us to Rodell. And Rodell is the one that paints for my photography, so that's how we got him. And now he's painting for the movie Star Wars. George Lucas just bought 4 of his originals, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's,
see, I mean, we don't realize that we have this like right here. I know.
I know. I'm in awe.
It's, oh, I am too. And I mean, these guys are just, and they're so humble. I mean, we sell a piece of their art, and they're so thankful. I mean, I'm like, wow. You paint Star Wars and you're thanking me.
Exactly.
And then we have Philip Anthony. He's pretty new, but he paints in black and white.
Ooh.
And then Steve Barton, you just have to see his work. It's wavy. The canvas
does he do the big surfboard?
Yes, he does surfboards.
He does really cool stuff.
Just really a cool guy. And even if you don't like his art, if you meet him, you'll love him because he's just laid back. He's got a huge bunny. He grows all his own food in California.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
really
he's
interesting
just,
people.
Oh, really, they are. And so we're so blessed to have these guys because they're such a part of our life, and we get to sell their artwork.
Now, I know that you and I know this, but when she was a young woman, back in the good old days. No, but the way that you got,
I felt it.
Right. That was embarrassing. I sort of did too. But tell me about how you did get involved with WHHI, because it was a pretty cool story.
Well, I had never heard of him, and I was in Hawaii, and he heard me talk, and I have a little bit of an accent. So he said, I'm going to be touring the East Coast. Would you like to volunteer? So I did.
To photograph?
Well, I didn't tell him at the time. I just, in the behind the scenes, I photographed, and then one day I got to show him, and he said, this is what I've been wanting somebody to do. Because I would just like do odd things, like paint dropping off of brush, and really different things. And so he said, why don't you finish the tour? So I finished the East Coast tour, I did the West Coast tour, and I did the Midwest tour. So I traveled with him and another group called his Pod all over the world, and all I did all day long was photograph him painting these gigantic murals for awareness.
But do you
fun
know,
assignment.
Now give him the background real quick about Wyland, though, because he is an awareness.
He does the murals for free, just for awareness of marine life. And so for me to be involved with that, because I'm so passionate about what I do and
your
the
philosophies
are
like
this is because
aligned.
there were a lot better photographers than me. But when I approached him and told him why I wanted to go, he said, well, that's what I want, somebody that's passionate about what I'm doing. So.
It's really interesting, and Wyland to this day has a following that's pretty international, don't you think?
It is.
What is he known for now?
Well, he still paints, and he still has sculptures, and we have them in our gallery.
Have you ever seen the big sculptures of like dolphin or what is
big
he?
bronze
Whales.
dolphin?
When I think of him, I think of whales, and all of that. I lived in Hawaii, so I remember seeing a lot of his art. And he's
Did
really...
you? When did you live in Hawaii?
9 years ago, almost.
Oh, yeah, so
When
you
were
definitely...
Yeah.
He's still very famous. The project is finished. The 100 mural wall project is finished, and that's what I was involved in. So, you know, now we do other things. And
how fun is it? Fun to live in Hawaii?
I didn't live there.
Oh, you
I
just
I was
traveled.
visiting. I just happened to be there. Yeah, and just
guest.
I was a guest.
Serendipity at work.
I know, and because I'm from here and have a little bit of an accent, we met,
That
and
is
then
pretty
we've
neat.
been friends since, kind of as long as we have.
Exactly.
Sounds like
It's
fate.
it
was.
is fate.
It
You've
was
got to
fate.
go in. It really is. Well, this has been a wonderful day to kind of connect with new friends, connect with old friends, good
our new-
friends,
our
and our
new
new
member of the
yes,
show
the new
here.
member of the show. He's a little bored right now. You know, it's girl talk. He's like, when are we going to talk about sports? Anyway, thank you all for joining us this week here at Lawton Stables in Sea Pines on Girl Talk. Have a great one. Bye bye.